debuting our new kit sponsor today, but can you first of all tell me how this deal came about?
Yeah, so it came about, our deal with Lawrence Associates ended last season. They supported us really well for 3 years, but decided to move on. And we've been playing and been quite successful this year and had a lot of media coverage, and we've been seeing their logo everywhere, and brought in Darren, the new commercial manager, and the first thing he kind of said was, we have to get a new sponsor on the front of the shirt to give them the coverage they deserve. So that's how it came about. Darren introduced us to Stuart, who's the CEO and the owner of the company, and it's taken a couple of months, but luckily he's super passionate about football. He's based down this way, and it just marries up really well together.
Can you tell me how important it is to have this sponsor as the sponsor of the club?
I think it's really big because we've first of all they're going to have pouring rights for the clubhouse, so it's really important. I think it's good to support like a local brewery. It's nice to have your everyday pints, but it's nice to have something a bit local. I think it's just the club without these sponsors and without front of shirts, bars, all of those things, we just can't survive. So it's massive.
Hello and welcome to Trongle Park, where today Mousehole host EXMOUTH in a top-of-the-table clash. It's set to be an enthralling encounter today, as Mousehole have one of the best home attacks in the league, and the visiting EXMOUTH, well, they have one of the best away defences in the league, but surely one of them will give in today, as both teams are looking for the 3 points. This is Mousehole versus EXMOUTH.
Welcome to the field, Mousehole!
But it's half-time here at Trongle Park and the score is EXMOUTH 0, Mousehole 0. Most of the chances have gone to Mousehole in this first 45, and with me is Clyde and Paul Kevin to give their thoughts on it. What were your thoughts on that first half?
Tight. I think Mousehole had the better chances. I don't recall seeing EXMOUTH have an actual shot on target or Ollie having to make a save. So more of the same second half, I think we'll get a goal and 3 points.
Yeah, same. I think Mousehole plays some nice football. Exmouth relying on the long ball through the middle, I think. Just need that final touch. And I think we've been with some goals.
We know that Exmouth have got one of the best away defences in the league. Did that show out there?
Yeah, in stages, but I think we get a lot of joy out here on the right-hand side with Baz and overlapping and getting the balls. If we get balls in the box in the second half and get some bodies in the box, I think we'll get at least one, if not 2 goals in the second half.
Would you like to see your son and grandson come on in the second half?
Yeah, I think he'll get maybe 10 minutes at the end, coming back from injury. He's fit and ready to go now, so yeah, I think he'll get a few minutes at the end.
What does it mean to you to see your grandson out there coming back?
This means a lot. He's struggled a bit with an injury. Funny enough, I was in hospital having an operation, same day as he had an injury, so I'm on my feet, so I'd like to see him on his feet as well. So,
Thanks, guys. Well, it's all finished at Trongall Park and Mousehole suffered their first defeat of the new year. They've lost 1-0 to Exmouth, and with me is Mousehole man of the match, Julio Fresneda.
It's an interesting game. Thought we were on top for most of it. Controlled possession, got into their box a lot more. I thought we controlled their counter-attacks very well, but fortunately one lapse of concentration at the back, hopeful cross from them, just got flicked on and scored probably their only opportunity of the game. Obviously that's what they're effective at. They did really well at sitting back and containing us after the goal especially, but I thought we were very unfortunate to walk away without at least a point there. But yeah, it's a tough one to take.
Did you feel, because obviously we had a disallowed goal, did you feel that we could have potentially got something from that game?
Thought I mean, not to say too much about the referees, but it is a goal. Unfortunately, he's blown the whistle before it's happened. He doesn't really give himself a decision to make. But even outside of that, I thought maybe we didn't create enough in the final third in terms of actual goal-scoring opportunities. Just that last bit of quality wasn't there today, whether that was because of the pitch or because of just decision-making. Thought we were quite unfortunate not to at least walk away with a goal, whether that's from the offside one or just a chance we created outside of that. But yeah, it's tough to walk away, especially with a team in and around us in the table. To let them walk away with 3 points, it's a tough one to take, yeah.
Have you got any words on how you now move on for this and get ready for the next one?
I think we played very well outside of when we conceded the goal, but we can take exactly how we played today, the intensity, how we moved the ball, even though it wasn't a great pitch. I thought we did very well in beating their pressure and when they sat deep, trying to create a chance. But yeah, I think we can take that intensity and the positivity we took even after the goal. We were kind of pressuring them the whole time until the final whistle. But there's quite a few positives to take from the game, to be honest. It's just unfortunate that we couldn't take those positives and get a win out of it. So, yeah.
Jake, our first defeat of the new year, can you sum it up for me, please?
I think full credit to Exmouth. I mean, that's 2 games now where, you know, I mean, the first one should have been 6 or 7 at their place, and you know they'll say that, and they did say that. And today, you know, how we've lost that game, but you know, it baffles me. But in that, I want to give credit to Exmouth because that's what they do. You know, I love teams that have got like an identity, and you know, every Kev Hill team and Piercy team just make it as hard as they can. And you know, full credit, they did that. I didn't see them scoring, if I'm honest, and I felt like we were going to score all second half. So wrong, double wrong. So on me, but I'm really proud of the players. I thought they were excellent today. I thought they were unbelievable. We'll lose games. We've lost to Exmouth in the past and deserved to lose and rolled over a little bit. Not today. And you know, I don't love mentioning decisions. It's not my go-to. Clear penalty first half, clear red card first half, and you know, the offside decision is madness. Big mistakes, unfortunately, really cost us there. But like I said, I don't like talking about refs because I think he's a really good referee, by the way. We all have bad days, and unfortunately they did today, and that's really cost us. But I said to the players afterwards, I'm really proud of how they played and how they kept trying to unpick and you know, kept looking like scoring. Didn't maybe get quite enough shots away, and maybe didn't quite have enough attacking players to change the game, which we're working on. But yeah, I come away. I'm disappointed, really disappointed. You know how, like I say, how they've taken 4 points of us when we've had so much of both games. But that's what good teams do, and like I say, full credit to them for that.
You speak of the refereeing decisions, but was there anything that we could have done to maybe get something from that game?
Score. You know, no, not really. Like I say, we'd used the attacking options that we had on the bench. We changed shape. We tried different combinations in and around the box and different ways. But when you play against, you know, they had 10 men behind the ball, it's really tough. You know, any level, it's really, really tough. And they did it so well. We knew, you know, the Exmouth's game plan is you know, it's not a surprise to you. They make it hard, stay in the game. Can we score? If we can, it will be even harder to break down. And they were excellent at it. So, no, don't really feel like I would have changed what we did. I'm confident had we got a goal and one of those decisions had gone in our favour, the game would have looked really, really, really different. So, no, I'm not going away from it with any regrets, and that's not me patting myself on the back, because I quite often do, and definitely we make mistakes as a coaching team, but no, I didn't feel like that today.
Can I just ask how this will now affect our playoff push?
It doesn't make any difference. We just have to turn up every game and win every game. We're ahead of where we were last year. We're doing better than we were last year. We are confident when we go into every single game. So we'll just do what we've done. Doesn't change us. Every game's so difficult. Doesn't change how we approach each game. We don't look at the league table. We approach each game with a set of processes that we want to carry out as a team. And we judge ourselves at the end of each game as to how well we've done that. And that's why I'm pleased today, because there were other factors that influenced the result and a really good resolute team. But we did what we wanted to do. So I'm happy with that. And then, you know, a look at the league table at some point tomorrow, I'm sure. But we've got perfect thing. We've got a game Tuesday on a 3G, which so you know you're going to get a game in, which is brilliant. Like I said, I think we'll probably have another couple of new bodies through the door early in the week, which will bolster us and help us. And then obviously Saturday we're off to Bedminton, so games keep coming thick and fast. We'll win, we'll lose, and we just got to keep being us. Because if we're us, we'll be fine. We'll be in and around it.
Thanks, Jake.